¿qué tal? In this video we're going to have a look at a conversation, a dialogue, where someone's talking about their visit to a place called Arequipa in Peru in South America. So I'll read through in Spanish and I'll pause and read the English so that you can, as well as getting a gist for the conversation, you can get an understanding. You can work on your pronunciation by repeating what I say, and you can also work on your translation into English by trying to say the English meaning before you hear me saying it, so you can rewind the video several times for this. Okay, vamos. Aventura Sudamericana. South American adventure. El estudiante Lucas Walker, the student Lucas Walker, nos cuenta cómo va su año sabático. Tells us how his gap year is going. And for those of you that aren't familiar with a gap year, it's the idea that maybe after taking A-levels or maybe at the end of university, depending on when it is you choose to do that, you would take a year out, maybe even at the end of GCSE, but it's the idea of taking a year out and learning something new, travelling around the world, just getting some sort of experience that isn't necessarily the next stage in education. ¿Qué tal tu visita a Arequipa, Lucas? How was your visit to Arequipa, Lucas? Notice that expression, ¿qué tal? You will have met it when you are simply asking someone, how are you? ¿Qué tal? But you can also use it in front of any noun to ask, how is it? How was it? For example. Fue fenomenal. It was brilliant. Vi lugares de interés. I saw places of interest, como el monasterio de Santa Catalina. Like the Santa Catalina or Saint Catalina monastery. Hicimos una visita guiada. And we did a guided tour, guided visit. Notice the word for and there is rather than the letter Y, because we want to avoid saying hicimos. So to avoid that sound, we have for and. ¿Visitaste la ciudad a pie? Did you visit the city on foot? Sí, visité el centro histórico a pie. Yes, I visited the historical centre on foot. Vi la plaza de armas y la catedral. I saw the Arms Square, the Armas Square, and the cathedral. Otro día alquilé una bici de montaña. Another day, I hired or I rented a mountain bike. Subí al pie del volcán Misti. I went up to the foot of the Misti volcano, donde había unas vistas maravillosas. Where there were some marvelous views. Qué guay. How cool. ¿Cómo era la ciudad? What was the city like? era muy acogedora. It was very welcoming. Porque la gente era muy abierta. Because the people were very open. Aprendí mucho sobre la cultura peruana. I learnt a lot about the Peruvian culture, the culture in Peru. ¿Qué tal la comida? How was the food? La comida estaba muy buena. The food was really good, it was very good. Y había una gran variedad. And there was a big variety. Comí pollo y patatas. I ate chicken and potatoes. E incluso probé el rocoto relleno. And I even tried the Peruvian-style stuffed peppers. ¿Qué es lo que más te gustó? What is the thing that you liked the most? Me gustó mucho el clima. I really liked the climate. You know, like the weather, the climate. Porque hizo mucho sol. Because it was really sunny. No me gustaron los taxis. I didn't like the taxis. Eran baratos. They were cheap, pero super rápidos. But really fast. ¡Qué miedo! How scary. ¿Volverás algún día? Will you return one day? Or will you return someday? Por supuesto. Of course. Volveré algún día. I will return someday. Primero visitaré otras ciudades. First, I will visit other cities. Luego iré a Trujillo. Then I will go to Trujillo en el norte de Perú. In the north of Peru. Okay, of course you could have a look at some of the pictures that reinforce what we've just been reading through as well. You can see the stuffed peppers over here, for example. And rewind, practice your pronunciation and your translation into English. Muy bien, hasta luego.